Hi, I'm Kate, and I'm going to show you how to do a forward-facing carry in a woven wrap with a Buddha position for your baby. So a couple quick safety things. You, of course, always want to make sure that the baby's airway is clear, so they have to have good head and neck control and be wide awake when you are carrying them facing out. So to know if they have enough head and neck control, if they can hold themselves up and look side to side without falling down and tummy time, then they have pretty good head control and they would be safe to face forward. Also, if they're falling asleep, you want to turn them in to face you. Both of these are important because you don't want them slumping down and closing that airway when they're facing out, because you can't monitor them as well and they can't rest their head as well against your body. Also, you want to make sure they're not getting overstimulated. Some babies love to see the world, others it's a little too much. So just, you know your baby best, you know how they're doing, if they need a break from the world or if they're happy to still look out. So with that, this is a size 4 wrap. We're going to do a version of the Robin's hip carry. I could probably do this with a size 3, and if you have a longer wrap, you can modify it. I'll show you that at the end. So first you're going to fold it in half lengthwise, and then you're going to drape it over one shoulder. If you use a ring sling, it'd be the same shoulder that you do a ring sling. I usually hold my baby on with my right arm, so my left shoulder is where this is going to go for me to be comfortable. You can do it either way. I have the side that's open facing my neck and the folded side away from me. So I'm going to take, you can see my middle marker is right here, so it's a little longer over my shoulder and a little shorter coming around my back. So you want to make sure you're nice and flat there. And then I'm going to take this shorter side and bring it across my body, and I'm going to then flip up the long end over the shorter end and make kind of a little hinge. And then this is hanging back down behind me, and I have the short end hanging out over here. So that's this side right here. Okay, so then I'm going to just take the two sides and tie them loosely together. We're going to do some adjusting once we put in the baby, but it's somewhat pre-tied. So now I have a pouch that I can put my baby in. I actually need to loosen it just a little. So you can see I have the inside here and then the pouch to put the baby in. I'll get my baby. And now you basically fold them in half and you put them in kind of butt first. And then they'll be sitting well on their butt. So this is good because it doesn't put any pressure on their feet and they're in a good seated position. They usually tend to fold their legs. She can't very well since she doesn't have joints, but just kind of tuck her in. So now she's already in pretty well, but you can see I've got quite a bit of slack, and I also have a lot of slack on the inside. So I'm going to now hold on to her and untie my pre-tie. Okay, hold on to that, and I'm going to put this tail that came around my back in between my legs to hold on to that. Keep that snug while I adjust. So I'm going to take this, goes to that inside. You can see that tighten across my chest. Okay, so that tightens up this back part of the carry. And now I can also get rid of some of this slack across the front to hold her in nice and tight. Get rid of that. Okay, and if you need to, you can also do some strand by strand tightening. But she's in there pretty good. This pouch is now pretty snug with those adjustments. So you can also see this has come down my shoulder a little bit. I can take this back one, kind of pull on that and come up a little bit. I did a little bit of a hop, and now that's up. I've got this cupping my shoulder well. This is in a comfortable position for me. She's in there snug. Now I can tie off. So I can either just do a double knot right here, or if you have a longer wrap, like I have some extra length, I could then come around and tie off. If you only have a long wrap, you could go around an extra time and then you just tie off wherever you end up with the length of tail that you want. And there you go. You can just tie off, and there you go. To get her down, just loosen, let it out, do that half knot, get rid of some of the tightness, and you can just pull her out from here. Thank you.